Why do you need to be dialed in and make every day count? Well, if you're in grade 12, there are only about 70 days of school left, and then you have another 2 months or so until university starts. So you have about 110 to 120 days if you're playing at that university level to get ready to compete. If you're playing junior ball, you have about 50 days until most spring camps start, and then 80 to 90 days until the season kicks off. So if you want to dominate, if you want to go out and play at that best pace, you need to make sure every day counts. That's not a lot of time, especially when you're not paying attention or staying dialed in. Time goes by very quickly, and your opportunities can fly by like that too. If your goal is to make an impact and get on the field, you need to make sure that you're dialed in and making that steady progress every day. One of the biggest issues that I see with athletes is they don't make training a priority, they miss sessions, or just go through the motions because they're tired. You will still get some results, there's no doubt about it, because you're still going to the gym and getting work in. But if you want to reach your goal of playing at that university level, or of getting onto the field, or of getting that scholarship, are you going to reach it just going through the motions? Maybe, probably not. Only 7% of high school athletes play at that university level, and of that, only about 3% make it pro. So, if you want to go pro, you need to be better than 99.7% of your high school competition. That's tough to do if you're not locked in. Another issue, another issue if you're just going through the motions and not dialed in, is coaches are going to see it, and coaches talk to scouts, and scouts always ask about work ethic. So if you're just going through the motions, your coaches aren't going to help you out in that sense. Coaches see that you're not locked in. It could cost you that scholarship. It could cost you the opportunity to play at the next level. It could cost you playing time. But the major point is that if you're not locked in, you're letting yourself down. You're preventing yourself from being the best that you can be. I've done this many times when I was just going through the motions when I was younger and not getting training in and doing the bare minimum. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't get the opportunity to play football after high school. I sabotaged myself instead of locking in and pushing myself to a new level. If you want to play at that level, you need to be doing what your competition isn't. And the majority of your competition isn't locked in. This is going to get you that extra 20% better. I've seen it from athletes fully pushing themselves in the gym and training. And I've seen athletes who are just going through the motions, getting training sessions done. The difference between the two is wild. So, moral of the story, time is limited. If you want to play at that next level, you need to be willing to do what most of your competition isn't doing. And that's locking in and making sure that every day counts.